Dave Finch.
Thank you, one. Plenty. Just missed that one.
We're awaiting Kaya, guys. Good morning. We are waiting for our main attraction, Kaya. Kaya is going to be leading you in groovy and song. She is on stage, I know. Come on. Give it up for Kaya. Now, welcome to Unity. We are Soul Shine with Kaya. We don't sing from our seats, we sing from our feet. Patent pending.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it all go. And this is what you have to say. Hey! I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my
turn it down just a little bit there, Joanne. All right. Good morning, everybody. Aloha! Welcome to Unity Central Oregon. My name is Kevin, and special thanks to, of course, Soulshine, but Lady Kaya visiting us from Hawaii. And you're going to hear a lot more from her, too, in a little bit. But we're going to get right into it. Thank you for being here with us today. We are a wild soul sanctuary. Nice. I love that that's a thing now, right? That we just know to howl. That's just such a good feeling. And if you don't know why we're howling, doesn't even matter. Just join in. Just join in the howl. We're howling mad. Let's say our mission statement together. If we can pull that up here. We want to let you know, first of all, that we welcome all people, all shapes, sizes, colors, orientations, species, of course, car models, whatever it is. You're all welcome. One of the things that we are very proud of here at Unity is we really do open our doors to everyone, no matter where you come from, what your background is. We want to invite you in and make you feel comfortable. So if there's ever any way that we can do that better, let us know, because that really is top priority for us, is to make everybody feel welcome here. So thank you for being here. Our mission statement is, we stand together to create a global ecosystem of unity, deep wisdom, and loving kindness. Beautiful. I also want to acknowledge, first of all, something we have been we should have been doing all along, is acknowledging the ancestors of the land that we are on, the native peoples. We have the Wasco, the Paiute, and the Warm Springs tribes who were originally in this area. There may have been others I'm not aware of yet, but if you do know more about that and want to share with any of our hosts, we want to make sure we're honoring them and also being respectful and thanking them for allowing us to be here and to have our celebrations on this land as well. Our chair in the corner here is a great way for us to honor not only the ancestors, but also people who can't or couldn't be here, and to celebrate with them too. You can mentally put them in this chair and invite them to sit here and be in celebration with us all. So for anybody who's not able to be here, they really are. They're right there. So just put them there. Our team today, I'm your host, Kevin. Our speaker is going to be our beloved Reverend Jane, of course. She'll be doing prayer, music, Soulshine, and Rev Lady Kaya. William is doing the youth, too. He did survive Burning Man. He asked specifically for help cleaning dust out of his ears, though. So if anybody wants to help me dig some dust out of his ears later, we'll just circle around William. Reverend Kyle is going to be doing the meditation. Nico's on live stream in the back. Chris, our beloved Chris, on camera. And Joanne, woohoo, is making sure that stays up behind us. So thank you, team. All right. We're going to have our welcoming prayer by Reverend Jane. And just so you guys know, before we do the prayer, you can come on up, Jane. We do have prayer claim forms in the front of the chairs. She's got like, no, I want you to use this one. No. We have a prayer team, and would everybody on the prayer team please stand up and be acknowledged here? I'm on one of them. Dave's there. We've got William in the back. Kalinda's in the back. We have some others. There we go. Okay, Donna up here. This is your prayer team, and we also are available after service to pray with you one-on-one. Just come on up. And if you want to fill out your prayer claim forms, if you have a prayer to fill out anytime during the service, submit those either online or on the green form, and we're going to pray on them. If you want a personal prayer, we will get back to you one-on-one and pray with you, whatever method you prefer. And we also send it to Unity worldwide, and they pray on it 24/7 for a month. So it's a pretty powerful process. And Reverend Jane's going to lead us in a welcome prayer.
So we're really setting the stage here. We're just turning our attention from the world outside of us, from the distractions, from even the excitement, and we're going into that still, small voice, that expansive heaven which means expansive. We are allowing that heaven to fill all that we are and all that there is, so that the illusion that there is anything else drops away. And into this heaven that is wholly good, we bring our claims. All those we are holding in our hearts, ourselves included, who are under the illusion that something is lacking or something is wrong. We bring them into our hearts and we allow those illusions to dissolve. We claim the truth. All is well. The holy good is everywhere in our lives and in our world. And all those images that assault us of conflict and distress, of separation and anguish, we deny their power to disrupt our peace, because our peace goes deeper than circumstances and appearance. Our peace is grounded in the holy good that creates all that is. Our peace belongs to all of us. And as we know that, we become a force for peace in this world. We radiate the light of peace to all, no matter what they are experiencing in the material world. We radiate that light of peace to one another, and we claim it for ourselves. We are so grateful to be instruments of peace in this world, and so it is.
Holy smokes. You want to stay up here or you want to come down?
I don't know what okay.
I'm going to do celebrations. You can stay here if you want.
No, I think I'll be.
We got to go this way. Turn right. Step coming. One more. Right under your toe. Wow. Woo. Can you guys just do that song again, please? Come on back up. That was so beautiful. All right, you guys. Fun time. We got celebrations. We got time for a handful of celebrations from you guys. And a celebration looks like this. I am happy because I'm going camping at Waldo Lake today. Woohoo! All right. Anybody else got one? Raise your hand. And then we're going to run this mic around to you. Reverend Jane's going to be running the mic. There's a little one in the back, Rev. We got Dan.
I'm celebrating that we're honored to have a guest at our house. This young man here, Dick Walgamot, who's... if you were fortunate enough to be here while he was living here, you know what a commitment he made to this community, both in terms of his energy and his resources, and he's got a lovely singing voice too. So
yeah,
I'm glad he's with us today.
Woo! Welcome, Dick.
Thank you. I'm celebrating my little brother getting married.
Oh.
He got married yesterday, and yeah, he was so unprepared that he gave the wrong hand for the ring. But yeah, that's my celebration. Yay, thank you.
Little hand over there. I used to photograph weddings, and one of the grooms I photographed actually passed out.
I'm celebrating two things. I'm celebrating that my mom's moving to Sisters, and I'm celebrating that I'm going to go to school tomorrow. New school.
I am Zoom hosting, so I have an online celebration. Grace, Grace Finch, Dave's daughter, and our fabulous nursery woman who is now at college. She is here watching online, and she's celebrating her first wonderful 2 weeks at college. So yay, Grace.
Yay.
Hi. Everybody wave and say hi to Grace.
Hi, Grace.
We're celebrating that we are leaving from here in our wonderful camping van that my husband Murray named Spirit because it's white. And we're going to Crater Lake, celebrating our 43 years of marriage. Not always blissful, but we're pretty much in a blissful state.
At least she's honest, right?
Since you're talking about bees today, I'm thankful for my backyard ecosystem. I planted some
pineapples?
I got my peaches, but I didn't have peaches the last 2 years because I had no bees. And so the farmer behind me had bees, and I had, so I have tons of peaches. I think the bees are busy. They pollinated every blossom. And anyway, so I'm thankful.
Woo! Anybody else? One more celebration. We got one right here, Mary.
I'm celebrating going camping tomorrow, too, on the coast.
Nice.
But my main celebration is my dad's birthday, and he would have been 106 today. So I still miss him.
Beautiful. Thank you. And the Earth has a celebration. We always include a good news celebration for the Earth, and this one is the Mississippi River Delta and its wildlife are all celebrating. You can probably hear them squeaking right now. Work has started near Nolans to restore 17,000 acres of wetlands. The marsh in the area is facing some of the most rapid land loss in the world. Wow, I didn't know that. And now will be nourished and rebuilt. This is awesome. This monumental project, the first of its kind in the world, will reconnect the Mississippi River with its wetlands and build more new land than any other single restoration project in U.S. history. Woo! Nice. Well, that's something to be thankful for, and I'm also thankful for our kiddos who we're going to invite up to get a little blessing before they head off with Willem. Come on up, kiddos. Brave souls that you are. I want you guys to ask William to tell you all about Burning Man and what you can look forward to when you go. You guys can build your costumes, start working on them now, so when they're old enough to go. Okay, let's bless these beautiful ones here. We appreciate the holy gift you are. We see the Christ light shining from you. May you always know what a treasure you are. May you always bring your gifts freely and fully to the world. Namaste. Have fun and good luck, William. All right, we got some announcements, some good stuff going on. First of all, we have not that on the screen. That's for later. We got some exciting stuff to share later. But the first thing we have on here, okay. All the regular weekly things, just ignore what's happening on the screen right now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. We got weekly sound bath happening tonight. We know our beautiful sound bath every week. Next week, we'll tell you more about this, but Kaya is going to be doing a sound bath, and wait till you hear her, and her multi-instrumentalist talents are mind-blowing, so that's going to be exciting. But tonight, we also have, we'll tell you more about that, but we have a lot of good stuff going on this week, okay? So just check the calendar online to see what's going on. So let's pull up the slide about Kaya's events. She has got a jazz concert. Now, this is a full-on, high-energy, fun jazz. Dave's going to be playing with her. We got a couple other guest jazz musicians in town that will be playing with her. Who? Drums, bass. It is going to be fun. This has been like my dream for a long time to actually have a real jazz concert in here that's just fun and awesome. So please, everybody get tickets. Invite your friends. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. It's this Friday, next Friday, or this coming Friday, okay? So please, it's not up on there, but it is at 7? Yeah, 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock. So don't miss that. And once you're all jazzed out, the next day, well, that's next. But the next day, she's going to do a sound healing journey as well. And she has an amazing thing going on here, as I mentioned. And she also does one-on-one, and maybe she can tell you just a little bit about that. She does one-on-one sessions of sound healing. Kaya, do you want to quickly just tell people what that's all about? And she's kind of like a little princess, too, and she comes in a little...
Hello. Yeah, so, okay, jazz concert on Friday. Saturday is actually a journey into soul purpose. So if you're looking to activate your expression or looking to just get in deeper touch with your soul purpose, this might be a good opportunity for you. It's going to be at 1:30 on Saturday. And it's starting with a vocal activation, if you're interested in singing, but also just for expression, speaking your truth, living, expressing your purpose. And then it will be followed by a sound bath journey with all my different instruments. You could sit or lay on the floor if you want, and just enjoy getting in deeper touch with yourself. And yeah, one-on-one soul serenade session if you want a sound healing. I have only 5 spots available, so I got a little clipboard out there. We drop in, and then I just allow spirit to serenade you through me. So maybe my trumpet will sing to you, maybe the flutes, maybe the guitar, maybe the voice, maybe some beautiful bells, whatever feels right. So that's what that is.
I'm going to sign up.
Okay, please.
I got one spot. I'm taking the first spot.
There's only 4 spots left.
4 spots left. When are those available, Kaya?
Today and tomorrow. Yeah. I could maybe make arrangements for next week as well. Since I'll be in town 2 days. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I could do them remote too if we need to.
Oh no.
Better in person.
No. We got to be here. Okay. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Kaya. And she's going to play more for us. There is also, anybody hungry? Pizza party coming up. We have a building community pizza party, and this is Tuesday the 19th. And anybody interested in learning about how we can build a tighter, better community connected through small groups, come on out. We're going to talk to you about our small group ministry programs and spirit groups and anything with small groups that you can get involved if you want, or you can just come and hang with some friends and have some pizza, okay? And we'll have some vegan options on the pizza and some gluten-free, so we'll have a little bit something for everybody. And Jane said she's going to make a salad even. So you got Jane's Magic Salad plus free pizza, plus Dave's going to bring whiskey. Is that what you said? Pizza. No whiskey. Sorry. All this talk of food. Speaking of food, you want to learn to make your own vegetarian food, plant-based entrees with Chef Suzanne. Is Chef Suzanne here today? I don't think she is. I haven't seen her yet. But she is our in-house. She's written a beautiful book. She teaches cooking class. She is a pro, and she's a great teacher. And she's going to be doing another cooking class. The last one was completely full. It was at our house. There's not that many spaces. It's limited, so you need to sign up. But it's at our house, which is just right down the street. It's very close. And that is Sunday the 24th, okay? So go on the calendar, sign up, and if you want to get onto that. We did it last time. It was a lot of fun. And more food stuff. Look at this. Potluck dinner. We invite anybody who's relatively new, and even if you've been coming a while but you have never been to a potluck dinner, you are invited. There is obviously no obligation. Jane hosts them at her house, and Claire and I host them at our house. We kind of alternate, so this one coming up is at our house, again, right down the street. And if you haven't signed up for one, please come. It's just a chance for us to sit, get to know each other, have a great time. And we do open up and talk a little bit about our spirituality too, but it's not a class, it's not anything, it's just to connect. So please, if you haven't had a chance, we would love to have you at our home. Come on over. All right, and lastly, we still need some volunteers. We're starting a safety team, which is all about, so anybody who has some experience maybe in medical experience, in law enforcement, in security, or just is good under pressure. We want people who know what to do. Say, if an fire alarm went off, and everybody's like, ah, and they just like run into each other. It's like, okay, use the doors, please. They can know what to do. They know where the fire alarm is. And so we want to just build a team of people who are aware and ready to help in emergencies if that ever happens. So that's what our safety team's about. So if you are interested, talk to me, talk to Claire, any of our leaders. Youth team, greeter team, and the cleaning team need some helping hands. And this is a great way for you to ensure that your community remains your community, not their community. All right, beautiful. And, of course, go to the calendar on our website for anything and everything else that's going on in our world here at Unity. Okay. And look at that. We get to have another song. I'm going to welcome back Lady Kaya and Soulshine for a song.
All right, if you guys thought you were going to be sitting down, you might be wrong. I mean, you're welcome to sit, but you might enjoy standing for this one. Yeah.
Every
why you need to show up for this concert. Hello. Come on, watch out over here. Here we go. Yes, thank you, Kaya. And we're now going to invite our senior minister, if you haven't met her yet, Reverend Jane, who has inspired, motivated, supported every single one of us in so many different ways over the years that we can't even begin to thank her for all she's given us. And so we're wonderfully proud to invite Reverend Jane back up to the stage.
Can you help move the mics out of the way? Hi, everyone. It's so wonderful to see such a large group here and appreciating Lady Kaya and the team here. It's such an inspiring experience to have you here. I want to talk about truth. And one of the ways that we know, remember that line in the Gospels when Jesus is on trial and Pontius Pilate says, well, what is truth? It's a question that we actually ask a lot, especially in a world of fake news. What is truth? How do we tell? And there are two ways, I think, that we tell. One is that it resonates inside of us. And the other is that we find it in more than one place. So I titled this talk, The Big Bang, Honeybees, and Two Sisters. So here are some very different sources, and they're all saying the same thing. And the truth that they're saying is we are inextricably connected. We are one. And we cannot even conceive of ourselves outside of one another. I picked up a book recently by Daniel Siegel, who has written other books you're probably familiar with, but it was talking about intraconnection. And he used the term MWE, M-W-E. It's me and we, and you cannot separate them. So there's a new word for us, a MWE. Sounds like something a herd of cows would be telling us, moo. Maybe we should add that to our howling in the beginning. That's what is truth. We are not here all by our lonesomes trying to make our way. We are part of a whole, always. And we come together in community, whether you're watching online or you're here in the room, we come together to remember that we are not alone, to feel the energy of one another, to remember that, oh yeah, we are a MWE. That's what's true. So it really began with the Big Bang. Before the Big Bang, there was darkness. There was just isness. There was never a time when there was not isness. But there was no physical manifestation of that. I want to share this passage this is a wonderful book, Radical Amazement. Contemplative lessons from black holes, supernovas, and other wonders of the universe. I've really enjoyed it. But in this one passage, it talks about how light was the first creation of the universe. Because light can abandon the ethereal, timeless realm of energy and become matter. In doing so, it enters the domain of time and space. So this is a new creation story. It actually, as light enters, now we have time and space, which did not exist before that. And so in this Big Bang, Light manifests and begins immediately to organize and take shape. It was like within seconds already we had, I want to make sure I say this correctly. Oh, I wrote that on a different paper. Something was already in form. It was, microscopic, but it was already happening. So light manifests and begins immediately to organize and take shape, eventually becoming the matter that forms stars and galaxies, Earth and her mountains and streams, human beings and all creation kind. Light as expression of the divine breath and spirit links mystery and matter. Mystery and matter are inextricable. So you as matter, I as matter, we as matter, are inextricable from the mystery, the holy good of all creation, of beyond creation. That's who we are, what we are. It's so easy as we face the challenges that we face in our lives to get the idea that we are not enough, we do not have enough, we cannot do enough. But that's not true. That is not truth. That is illusion. Because what is truth is that we are stardust. Everything that is the divine went into the universe with that big bang. It was the divine saying, "Woohoo, let's play." And that's who we are. That's what we are. And so when we look outside of ourselves, we see the illusion. We see challenges that we don't know, how are we going to navigate through that? It's too hard, we're too small, we don't have enough. But that's illusion. When we look inside, we see something very different. We see the truth of who we are. It's so important. And as a spiritual community, our number one purpose is to remind each other. Because the illusion is tricky, and we have all succumbed to it. And will continue succumbing to it until the day we die. It's just a matter of how much are we succumbing to it. And so when we are in spiritual community, we succumb less. We have more reminders. When you come here on a Sunday, or if you can't come on a Sunday and you watch the video later, or whatever it is, however you plug in to this that we're experiencing, you are receiving a reminder of who you are. When you participate in all these different activities that we offer as a spiritual community, you are getting reminders of who you are. And as we remember individually and as a community who we are, we radiate that to others. Whether it's the people in our families, the people that we're standing in line with at the grocery store, the people on the other side of the world, the plants and the animals. We are lightening the world because we are all connected. We are Mui. And so, as each one of us grows more attentive to the light that we are, the truth of us, then that radiates out. Another metaphor for this is the honeybees and the hives. So in the honeybees and the hives, what we have are all of these seeming individuals, and yet they are functioning as one. They have one purpose. They are gathering. Don't ask me the science of this. They're doing something when they go to all those peach blossoms in Pat's yard there. They're gathering pollen, and they're bringing it back to the hive to make nectar for the queen. And the queen is producing thousands of eggs. The queen is the generator of life for them, but she can only do that because all of these other bees are in service to her. So what does that mean? What do we learn from that? Ask yourself, what is my queen bee? And it's not a person. It's an aspect of ourselves. It's the soul, the place where spirit and I are inextricable, where I know the truth of who I am. That's the queen of my hive. And the queen of our hive as a community is not a person. It's the spirit of who we are, of Arma we. It's the light that we came here to be. It's our mission to stand together in unity, deep wisdom and loving kindness, creating a global ecosystem that is that. We look at the news and we see one picture of the world, and we say, that's not the world we're creating. Our world, our global world, is an ecosystem of unity, deep wisdom, and loving kindness. That's what our hive is all about. And we work together to make that truth. Each one of us has our role. In the hive, there are no spare parts. There are no bees that are sitting around just lounging in the sun. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, they're out there buzzing around. And that's important. Each one of us has something to contribute. And it comes from within. We have to be, whatever the contribution, has to be in service to the queen, the soul of us. And when that resonates, then it's easy and it's sweet like honey. And the third analogy is this tale of two sisters. This one comes from the Bible. It's the story of Martha and Mary. If you don't know that story, Jesus comes and visits his friend Lazarus. And Jesus is an itinerant rabbi who has a lot of followers around him. He's very charismatic. And he comes to rest and get a meal at his friend Lazarus' house. And Lazarus has two sisters. One is named Martha and one is named Mary. And Martha is running around and she is prepping the whole place. She's been cleaning, getting the house ready for company. She's got all the food. She's polished the silverware, whatever it is she did there. And, you know, she's working hard. Mary, on the other hand, is like, oh, Jesus, I love you. I love what you have to say. I'm totally into your message. I'm just going to sit here at your feet and listen. And Martha's like, what is going on here? Get up off your butt and help me. There's a lot of work to do. And Mary's just like, no, I just love listening to Jesus. And Martha's getting really upset. And so she pulls Jesus into the argument and wants him to tell her to get off her butt and help. And so Jesus, who is actually not known for being politically correct, says, Mary has chosen the better part. So where does that leave us? Those of us who work hard and try to get things done and resent the heck out of people who are not helping. We didn't get justified. What? But what would happen if all we did was marry through life? Just sitting and, what would get done? I mean, is it unimportant, all those things that we've been doing? I think that saying Mary has chosen the better part is probably one of those mistranslations of the Aramaic, of which there are many. And I think what it means is Jesus was talking about order, priority. That Mary's putting the divine message first was the right order. Running around doing everything without first being in alignment with our truth is when we get in trouble. Has anybody here ever done that? I mean, there's so much to do. I don't have time to meditate. We've said that, right? We've done that. I know I sure have. Or we're just so focused on everything there is to do. I mean, there's always going to be a gazillion things more on our lists than we can get to in a single day. And then the next day we're going to beat ourselves up because we didn't get to all those gazillion things, because that's what we should be doing, because we've constructed this idea of ourselves that is so megalomaniac in its scope. I'm getting an amen in the back. But what Jesus is saying is, no. Do your Mary thing first. And that doesn't mean add an hour of meditation to the gazillion things list. It means turn within, however you do that. Meditation is a technique. It's not the only way. But if we don't stay connected to the truth of us, the queen of our hive, our doing becomes senseless. If we remember that we are stardust, we are the divine who has exploded into matter. That's what we are, with resources that are unlimited. That remembering is what allows us to do what needs to be done. We have this amazing spiritual community. And I want to invite all of you to step into it. Step into it fully. Put your energy in, your pollen that you have gathered from the very beginning of time-space. Because when we add your special sauce to the rest of ours, the mui becomes irresistible. Think about the first time that you walked in the store. For some of you, it's today. So I hope we're doing okay. But think about the first time you walked in the store, what you received, how it has nourished you. And then ask yourself, would you want that for others? Because that isn't something that I give. That's something we give. And it takes every one of us. So just erase that thought that, yeah, I have nothing to give. Who would want what I have? Kick that one to the curb. And say, what is in alignment with the truth of me that would add so much to the mui? And so it might be something that you volunteer to do, like we need more people to help with our children. Look at all these beautiful children that have started coming. But we can't keep asking the same people all the time to go and do that. What if you helped? Come and see me if you want to do that. What if you sat in the nursery and held babies and played with little toddlers who want to have a grocery store, and all you have to do is buy the groceries? And you don't even have to pay real money. And they'll be so happy. What if you get to do something like that, even once a month? What if you get to stand up in front of as people come in and say hi and really project that energy of welcoming? What if you get to release some of the garbage that you've been carrying by cleaning this space, making this sacred for others? And because there's no separation in the mui, as you do for others, you do for me. That's a sacred truth. Those are just possibilities. What if you step out of lack and you say, I'm the Big Bang here. This is what that made. How can I be lacking? And you give of your money more fully, saying, there can't be emptiness. The universe abhors a vacuum. If I give out, it comes in. It's universal spiritual law. And we get stuck on, yeah, but how's that going to happen? I don't have enough in my paycheck, or whatever the story is. We get stuck on those details instead of saying, whoa, look at who I am. It's always flowing. It's spiritual law. The only time it's not flowing is when I plug it. And I say, no, I don't have enough. And so, all right, that's your truth then. It's not truth, though. It's just what you're claiming. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we remembered that every day? If our actions and our thoughts lined up? If we kept our priorities straight? And in so doing, we created this thriving hive where everybody was so prosperous, so filled with joy, so on purpose, that we infected everybody who walked through the doors, that we radiated out beyond. So when new people show up in the neighborhood and come in the door, they're like, whoa, I'll have what they're having. What if we could do that? Well, the truth is we can, because that's who we are. We are stardust. We are divine, twinkles, all the elements, spiritual and material, that happened in that Big Bang are sitting in this room right now. And that's what we need to remember. So I'm going to invite Lady Kaya up to lead us in a meditation to help us take that idea in and ground it.
Such a beautiful web of life that surrounds us, that is us, that we get to move with. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. So
Welcome back. Wow. Don't you feel like stardust now? That was so beautiful. Thank you, Kaya. Yeah. It's that easy to connect, to go back in. Anybody here for the first time? Lucky? Who's here for the first time? Anya, I know. We have a beautiful person in the back there. Yeah, does anybody, would you guys like to just say hello? How do you feel about that? If I gave you a microphone, what would you do? Would you say hi? Yeah, tell us where you're from.
Anya. I'm from Eugene, Oregon, and I'm traveling with my beautiful friend Kaya. That's what brought me here.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. Anybody else feel like saying hi? Anybody new people back here? Are you shy? You want to say hi? No? Yeah? We'd love to hear from you. Hi.
Hi, I am Gloria. I'm Florence's mom, and Will and Madeline invited me, so I brought my other babies with me too. So I'm happy to be here.
Nice. Thank you. Anybody else? You want to say hi? It's up to you if you don't want to. Next time. Perfect. All right, we got another one right here. I'm coming at you. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Lorraine, and this is my first time in this building. I haven't been to Unity for a while. Good to see Jane and everyone. It's great to be here. Really happy to be here this morning.
Glad to have you. Thank you, new peeps. There are blue cards in the backs of the seats you can fill out if you want to get on our email list, and that way you'll be in touch with all the cool things that are happening that we're doing all the time here at Unity. So make sure to get on that list. I would like to invite up Reverend Jim, who is going to intro. Jim's going to sing with Soulshine, apparently. We have some exciting things to share from our partners in Unity, and I'll let Jim take it from here.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I have some exciting things to share with you. All of our partners in Unity are here except one, and we'll see her by video. But excuse me. To start with, I want to bring up one of the people that has been an inspiration to all of us here. He has been with us a long time. Some of you don't know him because you're newer here, and he's moved a few years ago to Seattle. But Dick Wolgamott, whom Kevin introduced earlier, is one of the partners in Unity who has contributed a huge sum, and he's giving that sum to Unity as a gift, his equity in it. And go ahead. Partners in Unity are the ones that invested in this building, along with the bank. And we now have a major share, but we still have a fair bit of a mortgage to pay off, and that's what you all help us with, okay? And Dick is going to explain what inspired him to give his gift. So Dick, please come up here and share your wonderful inspiration. Oh. And I'd like to also say that Dick's late wife, Barbara, is here also. We're putting her right in that chair there, okay? So she's a part of it too here.
Oh, about 8 or 10 years ago, we had a dream. It was not a dream about a church, but it was a dream about a spiritual community that would be founded on unity principles and with the quality of cooperation. It would be a place where like-minded groups could come together and share ideas, share programs, share leadership, share in the building, and by combining could work together and do greater things than any could do by themselves. And to emphasize that spirit of cooperation, we called the dream One World Center. Now, if I could tell you the different challenges we went through in order to get from that dream to here, you would say it's absolutely impossible for anything like that to ever occur. It just cannot be. But it did happen. And it happened because Spirit has a plan. And that's what I want to emphasize for you this morning. Spirit has a plan, and you're part of it. I don't need to tell you that our nation, indeed our world, is in crises. In all of my 87 years, I have never seen the world in the kind of turmoil anxiety, separation, division, and even hate that we experience now. And a lot of the problems of humanity are not being solved because our leaders are taking time to try and destroy one another instead of solve problems. And I think intuitively we all realize that pattern of living absolutely is not sustainable. It cannot continue. Abraham Lincoln said that a long time ago when he said a house divided against itself cannot stand. In short, humanity has to figure out a way to fix this division if we're going to survive. Now, I know that our little community can't save the world, but we are stardust. We can light a candle in the darkness. And perhaps even more importantly, we can be an example to other powerful people that cooperation is a more effective way to deal with human issues than competition and hate. You might have expected that churches would provide the moral compass that would help these people of diverse opinions to kind of come together and find common ground. But as you probably are aware, churches are not attracting very many people these days for a variety of reasons that I won't go into. And many of you, I suspect, are here today because Unity is not a church. It's a spiritual community. As that community, we don't require that you believe any particular thing. We don't care who you are in your journey of life. We welcome you, all of you, because we practice oneness and unity, the oneness of humanity. We don't require that you have a particular creed. We provide you with a framework for spiritual exploration, because we realize that if you're going to grow spiritually, it'll not happen because you, quote, believe something somebody told you to believe, but it'll happen because you have a personal experience of the divine energy we often call God. We describe unity as a practical path of spiritual living. And as Jane pointed out, we are also a community, and that's important because we have your back when life gets difficult. And many of you could testify to that. We're a safe place where people can come and learn how to love, how to grow spiritually, how to serve others. You see, Spirit has chosen you to be the instrument that takes one world center to the next level. It's chosen you because of who you are and what you stand for. The partners, the four families involved, purchased the property and managed it and kept it together, holding it in trust for unity until you could grow strong enough to take it over. Well, guess what? The time has come. You survived even COVID. You're growing. You're making a difference in the world. You're ready. Your time is now. And that's why Barbara and I are very pleased to make our donation to you to help that happen. And I know she's watching. From the heavenly realms and giving us 2 thumbs up because she really supported this project. And as you grow and respond and serve the many people that Dan is going to tell you that are coming right around here, I'm sure that the other partners will begin to donate their portion too until it becomes all yours. So it is been a great privilege to be part of it in this way. And now Barbara and I are passing to you a ticket for you to get on the glory train and take a ride. And may you find that to be an amazing journey. Godspeed. And so it is.
Fantastic.
I want to be 87 and have that wisdom. Give me some time, I'll get there. Well, now I'd like to bring up another partner. This is the partner that really was the spark plug that made this happen. His background in real estate development led him to the destiny that you're seeing right here, right now. So please welcome Dan Pebbles and Charlotte Pebbles.
Do you want to say something? That was a tough act to follow. I tell you what, you are something else, my friend, and we're so blessed to have you not only as a partner but as a part of our spiritual community. It's just amazing.
And you're doing a good job with our dog. Thank you.
A crazy dog at home. 6 years ago, believe it or not, and I've talked about this before, we started our mastermind group, and I wanted to just read our mission statement to you because this has been a guiding light for us for 6 years. It says, our mastermind group is a focal point for spiritual guidance to assist in the evolution of our unity community. 6 years ago is when we started that. We were at the Grange. How many of you remember that? Whoa. Back to the earth, right? Yes, it's back to the earth, yes. Anyway, what a journey we have been on, and I'm not going to elaborate on all the things that happened because we don't have that time, and we need to think about the future. Speaking of the future, we have a couple of pictures to show you because as we grow, the area around us is coming to us. Like it or not, it's coming. This is a picture of a master plan that is in process right there. 150 acres of housing and commercial and mixed use development. It will take years to develop, but you can rest assured that there will be hundreds of houses and multifamily units going in there, and those people will need a spiritual community to help guide them, and we'll be here for them. It's called Caraway, and there will be as many as 593 units and more, plus employment. That's just that one. That way, across the street, could I have could I have the next picture? Just to give you an idea, this is the center of their project. You can see Hunnell Road, and you can see Loco Road, which right now goes over by 97, but it will ultimately connect to Scenic right out here. And so the community there will have very direct connection to our little street and our community right here, and vice versa. Could I have the next picture, please? So, across the street that way, you've all read about the Costco project. That's, you might say under construction already, but they haven't really started the heavy stuff yet. And that Costco is 188,000 square feet. And it will also have separate car wash facilities and a gas station. And if you notice in the on the left side, there's a lot of smaller buildings. There was going to be a big multifamily project there with 532 units, including senior housing. That project has been delayed, but you can rest assured that somebody's going to pick up those lots directly across the street, and we'll have either senior housing or multifamily or some combination of that, and that'll be there. And across the street this way is also a UGB expansion area that's called Obie Riley. That's all zoned for commercial. So you might say that our One World Center is in the center of the cyclone. And it's quite a challenge for all of us to kind of shepherdize as best we can all of these new people that are coming in, because we all need a good spiritual community to enhance our lives and share with each other. So thank you very much.
Wow, we're so blessed. And now I'm going to introduce the third partner, Dee Elko. And she's not online? Oh, that's a shame. Every one of the chairs you're sitting in, Dee purchased. And she was with us for a number of years. She's now in Arizona, Green Valley, Arizona. We visit her down there, and she has a beautiful little place down there. But she is one of the major contributors here, along with Dan. And then Dick and Barbara and Joanne and I are some of the lesser contributors as well. So it's a shame she's not going to be on. She's a beautiful person, and she has so much to offer, and hopefully she'll come visit us sometime. But we'll leave it at that. Just thank you, Dee, for all you have done. She's a blessing to our community. And Joanne and I are so pleased to be a part of this. We invested in this knowing that our heart was here, our spirit is here, and it's just a place that has lifted us up in so many ways, along with the wonderful people here that have all become, so many of you have become good, close friends. And spirit groups helps with that too. We attended a spirit group, and the connections there are pretty amazing. So we're happy to be a part of this. And I wish Joanne could be up here with me, but she's back there running the slides. There she is, waving. So I think that concludes the partner presentations. I wish we had time for questions, but I think that's going to happen another time. Just know that the partners really love this place, love all of you, and we're so happy that we're able to be a part of this. Okay, so let's come to our time of offering now. If we could have, yeah. So if we could have our ushers come up with the baskets. We are so blessed to have so many people that contribute. Some of you contribute on a regular basis, directly online on a bank deposit. Some of you contribute with cash right here. Some of you contribute online. So there's lots and lots of ways for you to give, and there's a pink envelope in the back of the chairs that you can fill out, put your cash in, and we'll record that for your income tax purposes. So what I want to just say about this offering is that this is, as Jane put it, I love the metaphor, this is our hive. We know each one of us has our altar within. We all have that within. We don't need a hive. but isn't it wonderful to have one where we can come together in fellowship? And your offering, what does it do? It helps pay the mortgage, it helps pay the operating expenses, it helps to keep the maintenance going, any enhancements and beautifications, like just look at these wonderful crystalline hangings here. They're just so beautiful. And everything that's happened, everything that's happened here has been the result of your giving along with the partners. So we're all partners in this. So let's just bless these baskets. Pardon? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's bless the baskets. I thought we were going to do the blessing. Okay, we'll do that afterwards. Okay, send them forth. Fill the baskets.
I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for it all. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. Thank you for it all. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you.
And thank you.
I just want to say thank you
For it all.
Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da. Thank you for it all.
Thank you, partners. Thank you, everybody. Soul Shine, let's bless these together. Would you join me? From the love of pure spirit within us, we bless these gifts. We send them forth to heal, bless, and prosper. They are evidence of our faith and belief. They do good work in the world and return to us multiplied abundantly. And so it is. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody. We are going to close in just a moment here with our prayer of intention. Don't forget, you can stay online if you're on Zoom. Come on up for a prayer if you want a prayer, and sign up for a personal sound healing, which we already got a taste of how beautiful that is with Kai. I think she said today and tomorrow, right? You can offer those. So do that, and let's join me for this, and we'll have a jolly day. Ready? Holy light shines within and all around me, a presence of love that is always there. I am that presence. I am a radiant field of love energy. I am a holy light. My essence cradles and guides me. I am a gift in this world. I go forth from here in joy to bless the world with my loving light. Yabba dabba doo! Have a great day!
I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you.
Have a great week.
I just want to say thank you for
Take it, Kaya.
it all. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. Thank you for it all.
Yabba dabba doo.